Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. We've got a lot to do today, but one of the cool first things I wanted to point out here is that we've actually kind of managed to get a working, sustainable Krayt dragon farm, because these weird, whatever the hell they're called again, the slurrypede, there we go, oh, gross, of course they'd be called that. Apparently these things produce more food that is edible by carnivores than actually what they're eating right now, because look, we've still got 10 meals in storage, we've got another 9 meals lying on the ground there, so, and that's also, I've got to point out, not with making kibble as well, they're just cooking meals right now. Actually, why aren't we making kibble? I don't know, but it doesn't matter, because obviously we don't need kibble, I would say. So I might even, just to test this out fully, I'm going to go to the bills and actually suspend the kibble bills temporarily. We'll see if it works. If they start starving again, obviously we'll make more kibble, but I don't think we need to make as much, is sort of the point I want to get at. The other thing to point out is we had an event just before I started recording. I was just testing out some new mods that I've installed, which I'll talk about in a second, but we've actually had, I always press the world button, we've got, on the messages tab, Gallatross. Legends tell of a creature so huge and powerful that entire tribes fled at the sight of it. Such legends were inspired by the Gallatross, an immense creature of ravenous appetite. Perhaps it's somehow related to the elusive Thrombo. So what I'd assume is, if we kill this, or can we tame them? 30% chance to attack on failed taming, and these things are stronger than the Thrombo. I think that if we were to risk that and send somebody in to try and tame a Gallatross, they would immediately get killed. Like, I think if the Gallatross snapped, they'd instantly kill whoever we sent. It doesn't matter who we send or what they're wearing. So, what I'm actually thinking is we go big game hunting with Krup Voosh and kill... Well, saying that, we tried to do it with just Thrombo, didn't we, and got a little bit destroyed. So, let's squad everyone up out in the courtyard. And we'll send in Krup Voosh to go and aggro and, I guess, choke them out a little bit. We want to just sort of bring them over. Where are they going? Okay, they're going to hang out there. That's fine. Has anybody got a weapon with range long enough to sort of drag them over? Let's see who we've got. Elo, you're pretty close. He absolutely does. Right, what we want, ideally, is the yellow Gallatross Revenge. So only one comes and attacks first. If both attack, then we've got an issue. Come on, just aggro it, aggro it. Nothing. There we go. Okay, that's exactly what we're after. So this one is attacking. This one isn't. Oh my god, and the fact that he hits it in the right eye with one of the more powerful blast rifles, and it's a 98% health. So I think what we need to do then, everybody's squatted up, ready to go. Are they gonna... There we go. Okay, so we are attacking. Then we get Krup Voosh, and we choke him out. And we just keep him at as much distance as possible. Now, what's also worth pointing out here is just, again, literally just before I started, I wonder if it is in the history tab here. There you go. The Force Awakens within Orlean. Orlean is Krup Voosh's new girlfriend there. Also Force sensitive, which is kind of cool. So she actually has unlocked some of her Force points here. I'm not sure what we want to do with her immediately, because I've been told that the Force Ghost is actually very, very powerful. You essentially summon a Jedi, right? A sort of temporary Jedi colonist to fight for you. I might go for that one. I might keep Orlean as the light side and then keep Krup Voosh as the dark side, and they're like a good balance for one another. So, first and foremost, I think probably going for, say, what about like, Mind Trick? I wonder what Mind Trick, does that work on animals? That could be great. So what does that do? Just give them like a mental break risk or something. Just says, oh, mental state chance confused, 70%. That's so good. 95% chance, whoa, that's nuts. That would be insanely good with the anesthetic guns as well, because if we ever wanted to take anyone prisoner, hit them with the choke, or hit them with the confusion, shoot them with a couple of anesthetics, and obviously they're down, and they actually haven't technically taken any physical damage. That could be very, very good. Anyway, let's see how we can do it on this, see if we can do it on this Gallatross quickly. Probably not the best time to just be confused, wandering, failed, fine. Now it's when we take Krup Voosh, and obviously we just choke it out again, and we just keep going for that. Oh god, it's got a range attack. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. What? Melee range 30. Something about a 0 point range 30. Well, and that was the short life of Orlean, the builder. I imagine Krup is now going to be really, really pissed off, isn't he? Yep. My friend Orlean died, my lover Orlean died. But to be fair, with all of that, he's still above his... I can't believe that. That is genuinely so annoying. Wow, that's actually ridiculous. Okay, well, let's at least see what we... Oh, God, it's not dead. Because it's choking. We didn't even kill it. Krup. Needs to recover. Finish it off. Finish it off. Krup. I think it's going to get back up before he can get over there. Goodbye, Orlean. Vengeance. Oh, that was close. Okay, this better have been worth it. Hopefully we can sell the horn for something. I'm so annoyed at that. That's genuinely very, very funny, but I am a little bit triggered by Krup Voosh, you know, finding this new lover, force sensitive and all of that stuff, leaving his ex-wife, and then immediately dying in the first... just fine. Why can't we butcher it? Why can't we butcher it, my dude? Butcher creature. Ingredient radius is 18. Well, that should be more than sufficient. Animal corpses is good. Yeah, why can't we do that, though? Details, ingredient radius. Still fine. Okay, well, let's try it again. Cotway, my dude? There we go. Prioritize butchering. I don't know why. I guess we just need to reset some bits and bobs there. Gallatross horn. Well, there we go. Okay. And the horn is very valuable and given dangerous inherently hunting a Gallatross, a scarce commodity. It's 19 points, so actually it's quite a weak melee weapon. In fact, I think the Thornbow horn is better, but you'd assume it would sell for a lot because it's just like a trophy. It only gave us 540 meat. We traded the life of Orlean for 540 meat. I wonder if we can bring her back. I'm genuinely tempted maybe this can be Krup Voosh's final madness, you know? The death of his loved one. Oh god, we're feeding her to that. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. I think we put her on ice. I think we freeze her. In fact, we do have a freezer right now. Okay, we're going to freeze her, and then we're going to resurrect her later on. This is a great plan. Resurrect to make serum, that's all we need, right? All we've got to do is keep her cool and keep her alive. And I'm even tempted to build a separate water wheel to keep this power grid going. Obviously, the downside is if we get a solar flash, you're just going to rot. There's nothing we can do about that. But this is something I want to do now. I'm sorry, Krup. I owe you this one. Right, so human-like corpses, colonist corpses, no stranger corpses. And then we will go to this one and say no colonist corpses. Let's get her hauled to somewhere where she belongs. Right. Oh, wait, no storage space? What do you mean? We literally just put down storage space, my dude. Allow colonist corpses. Human corpse? Oh, there we go. Right, that's why. Okay, got it. Fingers crossed. That will... Don't let them... Okay, okay, she's gone. Thank God. I honestly thought the Krayt dragons had already eaten her there. Goodbye. Goodbye, Orlean. Now, it's going to be colonists left unburied, but... You know? I mean... I never actually confirmed whether or not if putting them in a sarcophagus in a freezer kept the body preserved. I might as well try it, huh? We might as well give it a go. Right, so let's go sarcophagus. Let's put one down. There you go, right above the freezer so she stays nice and cool. So what I've realised is that, even though we've already got, you know, revenge for Orlean and all of that by killing the other Gallatross, what I've realised is that the Gallatross leather, I think, actually might be the real prize from it. Because if we open it up, the armour from Sharp is 250%. Like, it's pretty insane. 36 degrees insulation against cold, 26 degrees insulation against heat. It also says that it's probably one of the best possible leathers on the rim. So I think we're going to actually take out the other one as well. And as a sort of trophy from it all, build Krup Voosh. Because we do need one other load of Sith robes. So I think if we'll give Krup Voosh the Gallatross leather Sith robes and a Gallatross leather Sith hood, because I think that could be incredibly cool. But first things first, I wanted to get its force powers back, because it turns out they're, by not keeping it completely locked down at all times, probably going to get ourselves killed. Now, what about the anesthetic rifles? We're not using those anymore. We're not. That could be a mistake. That genuinely could be a mistake, because that, in combination with, like I've said, the Force Choke, is so powerful, like, just absurdly powerful, because they all stack on their consciousness. Then when it's down, we could have just gone over and slaughtered it. Anyway, more to the point, let's aggro the goddamn thing, and let's see if we can't make ourselves, like I said, Gallatross leather Sith robes, because I think that's just going to be, pretty cool. Right, start the choke. That's great. That's a great distance to keep this freaking thing at. Right, move a bit closer. You two can shoot it. Cotway needs to move a bit closer, though. How's that? There we go. He's now well within range. Lubov can't quite hit it. Get everyone a little bit closer. Nice. There we go. I think everybody is... Oh, Lubov still can't hit it. Oh, not quite. Man, that sucks. Move her there and move Harper back. How about now? There we go. Nice. Okay. Everybody's going to put down a serious amount of damage. What we're going to do is not bother with... We're not going to bother using Krup Voosh offensively with Force Lightning. We're literally just going to keep stacking up Force Chokes on it. Nice. There we go. Now, while it's down, and while it's only down because its consciousness is low, you've got to remember, if that Force Choke wears off, it's immediately just going to stand back up again. So while it's down, get Krup over there and finish it off. Nice. That's how we should have dealt with the first one, but I'm an idiot. Or more specifically, I didn't quite realize they had such a ridiculous range attack. So they turned out to be quite powerful, but obviously, you know, this many against those is a little bit OP. Right, what else have we got? Visitors, a group from the Galactic Empire. Maybe they've heard about our, oh, there's a lot of them, huh? Trader of the Galactic Empire. Tax officers. tax inspectors. Maybe now's the time. Maybe we break free of the Galactic Empire oppression, who are stifling Krup Voosh's colony. Bearing in mind, we've made alliances with 2 other factions on the planet. We've made alliances with, I believe it's these guys, well, at least we're friends with them. The Blue Thicket Union, we're friends with, and they're also requesting help, so we could go over and help them out. We have made good friends with the Red Oasis kinship as well. Now, to my knowledge, even though they're using the Galactic Empire logo, because this is the Galactic Empire here, even though they're using the Galactic Empire logo, they're actually 2 separate factions. So what I'm thinking is we ambush them, like we did with the rebels. I'm thinking we do exactly the same thing and kill them all and send a message. It'll break us free of their tax. We don't need to worry about paying taxes anymore. Even though it's not a huge amount of gold, I think just having anybody, being a vassal state to the Imperials is not what Krup Voosh wanted. Let's got an exotic goods trader. Oh, there's a lot of them, and they've spread out. Why have they spread out so far? Very annoying, actually. Right, how are we going to do this? How do we want to do this? Krup Voosh? Squad up. Let's squad everybody, but besides, Aina Ugdras, you, my friend, get the day off. There you go, congratulations. Everybody else, for the love of God, Rimworld. You can't apparently just move a handful of people. You have to move everybody or no one. Right, so you're going right to the end then, so I can a little bit easily manage this. Right, easily. That's a word now. Right, move this all over, and then we're just going to take them all out. Wipe them out. All of them. I think Krup and Carl can probably solo everybody in this room. So move Krup and Carl in. Now, they are also a trader, which works out well for us, because it means when we kill them, they're obviously going to drop whatever they've got. Right, open fire. Goodbye, Imperials. Actually, almost all of them are in this room. Although I think Krup and Carl can absolutely take him out. Right, force lightning that dude. Wait, let's see who's got the strongest weapon. He's got a blaster rifle and a pistol, launcher pistol. I feel like the launcher pistol could do the most damage just because it's a wily weapon. So we're going to force lightning Faulkner. You're going to get in close and not arrest Vladimir, but... Oh. You're going to get in close and stab him. Go for it. Is he not apparently bothered by that? Oh, the force lightning didn't work either. Well, that was a big letdown. Okay. There we go. They're hostile. We've done it, team. We've declared war on the Galactic Empire. Carl is down. Oh, God. Quickly get in here and back everyone else up. Go, go, go. Carl, I'm going to be honest, my dude. You are probably the worst Sith apprentice anyone has ever seen. Like, he's just actually terrible. And that's how you send a message to the Galactic Empire, my friends. Okay, apparently we've also got 1 hostile in the quarry. Oh, there's also 1 south of the base as well. Right, Krup Voosh, take him out. Harper, the Deathbot, basically our Magna Guard at this point, right? You can take out Brock. I think he can probably solo that. Bearing in mind he has high melee, or fairly good melee, but also a very, very powerful melee weapon. Here we go. Krup Voosh, take him down. Oh, look at that. That's sending a message to the Empire. No more rebels. No more Empire. We've got 1 as prisoner as well. The tax officer, are you any good? Chemical fascination, pyromaniac. Capable of firefighting, medical 11. No. You know what? Like I said, it's about sending a message. Friendly? You see that? I said it was friendly? I hope this doesn't count as us doing a war crime. Is this a war crime? Is inviting people into your base and then kill... Why is she friendly but... Wait. Enemy tax officer of the Galactic Empire. Enemy taxing... So the officers are fine. Everyone else, though, apparently not too pleased about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and take him out. Finish off Chuckles. Sorry, Chuckles. Your days of chuckling is over. We also got a lot of credits for what it's worth. She's down. Layla has been executed. She was an enemy. That better not have given us mood debuff, otherwise I'm gonna... I quit Rimworld. Someone was executed -5. Get out of here with that. They attacked us, okay? Harper, you've let me down. I had faith in a robot, and that's probably where I went wrong, really. Right, move in. Take this dude out. Has he got a... What is that on the side of his head? Oh, it's a cross. Right. Now, at a glance, that looked like something very, very different. Okay, Harper, you know what? You've got a chance of redemption here. Go, my Deathbot. Nice. He actually did redeem himself. Perfect. Well, there we go. There's a bunch more weapons. There's a bunch more credits. And we've sent a message to the Galactic Empire. We've annoyed the Empire and the Rebels. They've both got... I think the Rebels have 2 bases. The Empire has 1. So this is our campaign now in full swing. Oh, God. Turns out there's another one in the kitchen. Back him up. Back him up. Cotway. Cotway. Do not let Cotway die. Sidini, get in here. If Cotway dies, the colony is gone. Right. Open fire. Take him out. Please take him out. There we go. Chief angered. What a shocker. Holy shit, what a surprise. Who'd have thought that apparently wiping out 2 Imperial delegations might have annoyed them a little bit. But hey, like I said, look, we've got a lot of good weapons out of this. We've got a lot of food for the Krayt dragons. That's more important. I completely forgot about that aspect of things. These boys are going to be fed for months. So, let's talk about the mods that I installed for this episode. So, first things first, I was linked over Discord a very, very good mod that actually removes the, or more specifically, makes it so everybody is an author of a half-finished product. So, remember last episode I was sort of getting a little bit annoyed by the whole system whereby if you have one person crafting a bionic, and then you know, say you want the X, or 0 out of 1, for example, is a good example. They start crafting a leg, then they go off. Someone else will turn up and craft an entirely fresh bionic leg, wasting a load of resources. What this mod does, it makes it so everybody is the author of one thing, so anybody can carry on work with it. It might be a little more powerful, but, well, I suppose it's not really. It's just more convenient, because there is the way to get around that is, like I showed off last episode, restricting certain workbenches to certain workers. This just prevents you having to sit and go through every single bill. So that's very, very nice. I think that was just a great little addition. The other one I've got, which I would recommend if you've got a little bit more of a powerful PC, is the graphics setter mod. It allows you to add anisotropic filtering, which essentially removes blurriness from textures or smooths them out, might be a better way to write that one down. You can also crank it up to the sort of power of your PC as well. It's not like an ultra graphic setting. You can customize it fully, so you could go from level 2, I believe is the default Rimworld. So you could go like all the way up to level 9, which is, you know, essentially if you've got modern tech. And then there's also, you know, certain other features you can change, like texture filtering. Again, it's not a big deal, but it does make the game, if, say, for example, using the camera zoom mod, which is what we're using, does make it look a bit clearer. Like, look at this. When we're quite far zoomed in, as we are now, far beyond the base game zoom, a lot of these textures, like the medicine, for example, looks very clear. You can sort of see the ones that are added by other mods, because they don't look, you know, nearly as good. So that's just sort of something I thought I'd point out. It seems like a very, very good mod. I saw another mod as well, but I don't remember. Oh, you know what it was? The circles mod. So, for some reason, they've got like a... It allows you to build using, apparently, beacons. It allows you to build kind of a cool system. You know, I'm not actually testing this one out. Ovals using... there we go. Look at that. So, you put down a center point, and then you put down a... You know, a radius, essentially. You just measure a radius out from that, and it will build you a building based on what you wanted there. That's very cool. That's actually very, very well implemented as well. I like that a lot. So you guys might have seen me using last series the box room mod. So instead of doing it like that, it would draw a box equal to the size that you drew. This is essentially that, but with circles instead. So it means for building bases in Rimworld, you're not always going to have just these horrible box rooms, which I see quite frequently. Like, I myself have tried to get around that a little bit, but... You know, it's going to be nowhere near as good as building your own little... So, say, for example, I would just put one there and one like that. Or not. Full oval endpoint. Oh, I see. So, you put down a start point no matter what. Right, okay. So, you put down a start point no matter what. So, we'll say one there. Excuse me. We'll say one there. There we go. And then if you wanted an oval, put down a radius, it makes an oval. Right, that's very, very well done. I actually think that's such a cool mod. Something that we've definitely been missing from the base game for quite some time. Right, let's get these corpses tidied up. And let's, what difficulty are we playing on again? I've got to remind myself. I think it's Randy Rough. Yeah, so we can't really afford to just rest on our laurels here. Like, raids are probably going to hit very, very hard. You know, I've got to be a little bit more careful with it, especially how we're using resources. Maybe get these hospitals finished. I think that might be a very, very, very good idea. Consuming fine meal, just off the pier, huh? Krup Voosh, sad to have lost yet another person so close to him alive, burying all in there. Now, hopefully she won't rot while she's in that sarcophagus, and if we ever get a resurrector mech, we can bring her back to life. Now, we do have the mod that adds Glitterworld research. I'm almost certain that we can't build resurrectors, because it sort of defeats the point of Rimworld, right? No. Wait. I guess I was wrong? Yep, no, we can actually make that. But it requires mechanite assembling, AI programming, and then healer mechanites. Oh my god, that's a lot of research. Was that 4,000, 3,000? So that's over 10,000 research, 10,600 research. We can research them, though. So I did add the glitter tech mod, because I figured... Is Choco's still alive? Well, what's Llama Sue doing? Oh, just... I thought they were fighting then. Right, okay. If you could actually take him out. That was just cruel. Thank you, fantastic. That's really interesting that we can research that. I thought the glitter tech mod fitted much better into a Star Wars-y situation, seeing as they're very advanced tech. You know, obviously there have been characters in Star Wars that have been left literally on a bank of lava, burning to death, and have somehow survived it. So I figured, you know, endgame tech that gives us that sort of technology would be pretty useful. Resurrector mech might be taking it a little bit far, though. I don't know. We'll wait and see. It might be very, very, very expensive to build or something like that. So we'll, I've got high hopes for it. Livestock wranglers. Okay, this could be good. Dorth. Luke, I am your father, Dorth Trader. Oh my god. That could not have been a better name for that, huh? Dorth. Is that intentional, do you think? That's got to be added by the mod. Holy shit. Rise, my apprentice, Dorth Trader. So let's see what Dorth Traders have got. That's actually just made this episode for me. Do you want to buy some rats, some hens, some cats, some muffalos? Not particularly. Anything that produces things is absolutely something we want to go for here. 2 of the Krayt dragons are pregnant as well. That's insane. Our Krayt dragon breeding program is working perfectly. Gigantophis? I don't know what Gigantophis is, but it sounds incredible. You know, we're going to buy all of these because I don't know what any of them are. We're not going to buy Giska. Giska are annoying little frog creatures that you get in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that end up being just a massive pest. We're going to buy the others, though, because they sound very fun. So we've got Slurpee. We don't particularly want to buy a Grizzly Bear. We can tell them the Ronto, seeing as the Ronto doesn't do anything to my knowledge. It doesn't produce, like, milk or anything like that. We will double check, though. Oh, shit, we can't afford it. Ronto, what do you do for us? Nothing. And if we want an animal that's mountable, apparently the chocobos, or whatever they're called, that definitely aren't chocobos, those things are apparently much, much better. They move very, very quickly. So I might sell the Ronto. It's nice knowing you, but honestly, you're crap. You don't do anything for the culinary, a lot of our food. Let's buy these ones. And again, we might just end up hatching them, growing them, and selling them off again, or butchering them. But, I mean, by the size of the eggs, this has got to be cool. And also, it's called a Gigantophis. Gigantophis? I think it's probably the right way you'd say that. Cool. Right, so let's go with that Ronto. Platybeladon been here since the start, so we definitely want to keep that guy around. We've got the Neutralopes, which definitely we want to keep around as well. Wait, we still don't have enough. Oh, no, we can afford it. The Ronto turns out is actually worth quite a lot. Now, where did those eggs drop? They could be absolutely anywhere. As long as they're not going in the freezer, that's all I care about. They can go literally anywhere as long as they're not the freezer. Let's just double check here. Raw food, animal products, eggs fertilized. Nope. Glad I double checked in hindsight. Let's just make sure they can't go, like, anywhere else. Can't go in here. No, we are good. That's not even a cooler yet. I actually do need to change that one. Let's build a copy of some more. We just don't have enough power. Are we still that low on power? We're completely out. Oh, God, this is bad. Right, disable the trade beacon, disable the landing pads. I know it's probably not the best idea, but we're so low on power right now. I'm trying to conserve whatever we've got. We did get some cargo pods, though. Chocolate. There we go. Are Krayt dragons allergic to chocolate? I'm not sure, but we are going to haul it anyway. Wish I knew where those eggs were. That's a little bit concerning that they could just be anywhere at this point. Oh, there they are. Right, they dropped outside the... Yeah, no, these eggs are absolutely massive. Now, we want to get them indoors as soon as possible, obviously, so they don't deteriorate. No storage space available for eggs? Really? I guess we'll put them in here. Let's go eggs fertilized. There we go. I don't mind them being in there, because obviously it's quite, well, self-contained. We don't have to worry about temperature or anything, because it's fairly chill. Not in the literal sense. I mean, it's in the temperature is fairly stable, and, you know, we don't have to worry about it being extreme. Right, now we've also got a bulk goods trader, so we can hopefully offload some of this crap, these numerous weapons and things that we've gathered legally. Is that a person called Jubak riding a Jubak? No, wait, that's one of those big old creatures from, well, that we saw in Star Wars Clone Wars. I actually don't remember what they're called. Anyway, Krup Voosh, the Clone Wars. Reach the man. Me too. Trade with them. Let's see what we can... basically get rid of at this point, because we've got so much ridiculous stuff. And we want these guys to be our allies, so any trading is obviously going to increase their opinion of us. Sell them some chocolate. Absolutely. There you go, my friends. We don't really need it. We've got fine meals. What else can we sell? Nutrient solution. I guess we're not really using it right now, so we'll sell that as 2, because it does sell for a lot, because it, you know, lasts forever and it's good for long distances. Chem fuel. Not using it. You can have that one. Components of fine. Krayt Dragonhide. I think it's probably worth keeping, right? Tan dried skin. It's actually not that good. It's good against heat. It's very good, because obviously Krayt dragons are from Tatooine. Although, the Gallatross leather is worth more than Thrombo fur, so you'd sort of assume that that would be incredibly good. I'm going to sell the Krayt dragon hide and basically everything else. Elephant leather, we don't want panther pearl. I'm going to keep the Thrombo and the Gallatross leather, obviously. Sell the structure, get gel, because I don't think we'll ever use that one. They've got a lot of cartridges. I'm going to buy one of each. I'm going to buy one of each simply because the entertainment value of them is significantly high. But a little arcade, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, we've already got the Zim, so we don't need that one. We've already got Rumsworld, don't need that one. We've already got Half-Life, Halver-Life, sorry. Cooking Barber. And these do also increase the relevant skills. So, for example, if a colonist sits there and plays Cooking Barber all day, they will gain some cooking XP. Right, so on the jacket. Oh, man, I was kind of hoping we could... Oh, they've got a hauler. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind then. First things first, we buy the hauler. Then we'll basically sell them whatever the hell we've got at that point. So sell them the oranges. Not interested in that, my dude. Anything that we can do to get this hauler is going to be worthwhile. Because it's just going to save our colonists so much time and effort with their jobs. Right, okay, that's a great start. So sell them all of this crap. We'll also sell them the cloth, seeing as we are growing devil strand, to my knowledge still. Again, chem fuel, nutrient solution we don't want. We've got, I'm sure we've got a lot of, oh my god, we've got 3,900 lentils. Sell them 2,000. There you go, my friends. Right, so, and then we'll also sell them the chocolate, because we just don't want to use it, to be honest with you. Right, that's good. Wait, does it count as a mood buff if they eat that, though? Feels the need for recreation. You know what? We're going to keep that one around, seeing as people are having mental breakdowns. Major break risk times 5. You know what? We will keep the chocolate, I think. So what's it I actually wanted to buy from them? We wanted to buy all these arcade cabinets, didn't we? Right, so let's go Spelltunky, not all 8. Buy Spelunky, we'll buy Trauma Vendor. What is that supposed to be? Trauma Vendor. I don't know what that's supposed to be based on. Maybe like, I don't know, the Surgeon Simulator? Psychonauts, Plants vs. Salamis. How have we suddenly got so much gold this time around? I guess selling them all of the cloth and all of the other stuff has helped out. We could also buy the empty arcade, save having to craft it ourselves, and I might do that just because I'm extremely lazy, and I don't want to waste all of our time crafting arcades when we could be crafting, you know, organs for people to live with. Right, that's good. The hauler is very, very important, though. That's massive. And it gave us another 12 opinion with them, which is very, very good. Right, okay. That was, you know, one of the main reasons I was doing that there, like I said. Alright, so let's get this hauler installed in the stockpile, because that would make the most sense, you know, having a hauling bot in the stockpile. Get anything else hauled urgently. You know what, let's just do a quickly, throw around a haul urgently button. There we are. Luckily, it's only 100 power, because that's something that we're really struggling with right now. A few more of these, and we're going to be in such a good place. Where is it going? I mean, look, generally, just to look at how fast they move. Obviously, they're expensive. You also can't build them yourself. Oh, thank God it's dealing with that rotten lockjaw halfway across the map. I'd hate to see that, you know, be left there, unburied or whatever. What does he even do with it? Oh, we dropped it in the dumping stockpile, right. Now, it will also tidy up our stockpiles as well. So you see we've got like plenty of bamboo kicking around there in separate stockpiles, plenty of wood. It will do that as long as it's got the power to do so. So a few more of these, and I think we're going to be in a very, very good situation. These guys are also starting to love us. I would like to, again, get them on our side as much as possible. Get some allies for future conflicts, I think is probably the best way to put it. So let's go ahead and call the Blue Thicket Union. Those are, oh, the United Cooperative also kind of like us. Oh, these boys are the civil androids. Right, so we can invite them for a visit. Obviously, go for the, you know, the Orion hospitality mod, try and impress them, things like that. We could invite them for a visit and trade with them, but for now, I don't think it's worth it. Let's actually go for, I want to offer them gifts. Can we just send them, we can't just send them gifts, huh? They're already on the way and will arrive in 1.2 days. Nice, okay, so we've got to save up a little bit for the Blue Thicket Union. Trade with them as well. Seems like a good idea. And we've got plenty of guest beds, too. You know, I'm not worried about anything here. I think this is, we've got some good alliances being built up. And again, I don't think we need to worry about the Empire or the Rebels, to be honest with you. What are they going to send at us, realistically, that could stop us at this point? It's attacking their bases that I'm concerned about. I think the real concerns are the pirates. I think, what are they called, like the bomb men or something? Because those guys are, you know, have the capability to drop on us in drop pods. I don't know if the Empire Rebels can do that. I'd assume they could. But they have the capability to drop on in drop pods and have access to any tech from the game. So whereas the Empire and the Rebels seem to have exclusively Empire and Rebellion-based items from Star Wars, the pirates could have anything. You know, they could have the Empire's power armor along with, you know, triple Hellfire rocket launchers or whatever. Dual wield, probably. Let's be reasonable, because I very much doubt that's been removed. So I'm somewhat concerned about that. Now, I don't think we've got any way to sort of mitigate drop pods. We're just going to have to sort of stay on our toes with that one. All right, this is good. Oh, we need more power. How are we doing for the power? Still researching synthetic organs, huh? Have we got any of the geothermal vents I haven't tapped into? I mean, we've got one there. There's no reason not to build on that right now, seeing as our power is that crappy. It would just be enough to start allowing us to store more power. Now, another thing we need to do that I've been prompted to do recently was build more batteries. And I think that's a good idea. I think we need to get... There are some other batteries added by one of the mods. I think we get, like, industrial batteries. Oh, advanced... One of these. Anyway, there is better batteries in the game somewhere. I don't know where off the top of my head. But getting those, I think, should also be a priority. Or at least building any more batteries wouldn't be a bad plan. So we're powering the whole base off of 2 very basic remote batteries there. Oh, God, okay. I feel like dealing with these guys before the Empire and the Rebels is a much better idea. Brick, boss of the bomb trouts, feels the need to send us a taunting message. They've set up another outpost. If we don't deal with that, it will turn into a full-blown pirate base. And as you can see right now, they've got 2 up there, and they also set up one very, very close to us as well. Oh, man, how are we going to deal with this? 12 enemies. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of people. Bear in mind, we only have 16 colonists. But we do have Krup Voosh. I think Wayne Carl is a little more powerful, you know, when he's got in touch with the Force a little bit more, because he's still only... Man, why does it feel like it's taking him a lot longer to level up than Krup Voosh? I mean, he's only been here for a few episodes, and Krup Voosh did spend a lot of time sitting down researching, which gives him a lot of XP very, very quickly. But I feel like Carl is taking a long time to get there. Maybe it's because he's just naturally not massively skilled. I don't know. More to the point, the bomb trouts are definitely... Maybe we should go to war with them next episode. And you know what we should do? Where is MISC? Cargo pod transport system. Let's build our own spaceships. Let's do it. So let's set up our own little landing pad up towards the top of the base here. Now, we are going to build 2, but I'm going to forbid 1 for now. In fact, we'll just go ahead and forbid this one. Allow this one. We're going to build our own spaceship, and we're going to go and attack the bomb squad's outpost, and hopefully stop them from getting out of hand very, very quickly. So these things cost us 500 plasteel, 100 steel, 8 components, 1 advanced component. Now, one thing that I did notice that was kind of good is that the mod that adds the deep core drill actually allows you to customize all of the various settings with it. So if we go into deep core drill, wherever the hell it is, omni core drill, that's it. I've actually made it so that the resource rarity is a little bit lower, drill work per unit is a little bit lower, and then we get a lot more resource per size. Mainly because we've only got 1 of these, so even then it's not going to be too OP. But as we build more of them, I'm going to sort of bring it back to its default values. Mainly because I felt like before, you know, when we spent 8 hours with this dude who's a very, very good miner, 16.37, we spent all day mining with him and got like 25 plasteel out of it, which is crappy as when we need, you know, 400 per... 500, wow. 500 per ship. Anybody... Sorry, my door exploded. There we go. Sorry, the door was busy spontaneously combusting there. I thought it was a little bit crappy that the plasteel production was so slow, so I have buffed it slightly, but again, as we get into that more end game and as we're getting more and more resources, I'll make it harder and harder to get fresh ones. Even then, you know, say we get way too many resources, I'll make it really, really difficult to use these core drills just to try and encourage a little bit of balance still, which I like compared to the industrial craft quarry and... or the industrial craft drill, I should say, and obviously the quarry as well. You can sort of do a similar thing with, but this allows more fine control. So I think this is a very cool mod. This might have found a permanent stay in my load order. There we are, the blue thicket unit. Okay, so we definitely want to trade with these boys and hopefully get some resources out of them. Strict proposed a lifelong commitment to Mitsuya. Strick and Mitsuya. So Mitsuya is this one. She's 60. Strick is also 60. I didn't realize he was that old. He doesn't look like, you know, an old dude. All right. These guys are just regular old visitors, huh? Krup Voosh is having a mental breakdown. I mean, that's kind of understandable. He's had a pretty bad couple of days, huh? Fell in love with someone new, and then immediately she dies. Right, they want to sell us... I don't want to buy your fucking pemmican, my dude. Sell them cloth. No, they haven't got much money, but anything is good for... You know, sell them like 200. That's still too much. We'll sell them whatever we can, just because it's good for, obviously, you know, negotiations. Getting a little bit of mood with them here and there. Right, there we go. 176, thank you very much. Didn't even count for anything. I guess we just got to entertain them a little bit then, huh? Guest. Try to entertain. Don't try and recruit, for God's sake. That's a terrible idea. Shopping area. We actually could set up a shopping area and let them buy some things from us. What am I okay with them buying, though? Because obviously I don't want them buying our raw resources. Let's go manage area. New area. Rename this one to shopping. And then I guess we'll just let them buy weaponry. We could become an arms dealer. Feels like Krup Voosh has fallen from grace a little bit. Right, so we'll just let them buy anything. Like, any apparel, any weapons are fine for me. So then if we go back to them, and when you've set this up once, you can make it the default, so you don't have to worry about it. So, shopping area is shopping. Oh, I feel like this is... Wait. Allowed area, unrestricted. Shopping area, shopping. Right, there we go. Try to entertain, make default. So now, all guests that turn up from now on are going to be... well, we're going to attempt to entertain them, which will improve relations with them a little bit, as long as our diplomat, as it says there, as long as we have a well-skilled diplomat, who is Krup Voosh, and then they're going to allow to shop in the shopping area. So if they want to turn up, buy some guns, and get a show while they're here, apparently that's something we can provide for them. Gigantophis is 7% fertilized. This is going to be, I think, Krayt Dragon version 2, when we end up with just some ridiculously... Because those eggs look pretty massive, huh? I'm not confident this was a horrible idea, but we'll wait and see. Livestock Wranglers as well. That's also great news. And Krup Voosh has just come off his mental breakdown. We're still in that low of a power deficit, huh? All the workbenches are off? They are. And we've got a research bench turned off. Oh, God. Right, turn these off as well. Let's get rid of these boys, just because while they're using it. 450 watts. That adds up. Between the three of them, that's like another 1,000 watts we get in there. I do want to keep the research going, though. Because that's how we're going to, you know, unlock our next sort of tier of power. So without having those, we're sort of dooming ourselves, short of getting rid of a load of other machines. What could we build? Just a temporary power source. I mean, wind turbines? Build wind turbines. Like, oh, you know, out in this field. Might not be a bad plan. We do something sort of like this. I don't want to build too many because they are a little bit of a waste. Do that. Mine out these 3 blocks here. Now, it's not going to be massive, but it will at least hopefully take the edge off a little bit. It's a nice backup power system anyway. So let's build those. Oh, you know, we've almost already got cables to it. Just do that as well. That could work. Thank you all for watching. I am going to get a pretty major amount of maintenance done before next episode, because this episode has been a lot of just making sure stuff is working fine, which I'm not a big fan of. Obviously, we've built up some... we've had some dynamic faction changes there, made some friends with one, obviously trying to impress another, went to war with the Empire, which is all well and good, but we do need to actually make some progress next episode, because I feel like we've been stagnating a little bit. Power is the important thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the power research is finished, maybe both of these, then we'll pick next episode up from there so that we can actually get some things done. I also have some changes that I'm going to be introducing to the Rimworld series before next series, but it's going to change quite drastically. So stay tuned for that. It's some news. Some of you might like it, some of you won't, but we'll talk about that actually close to the time. Let's not pretend I've not done this outro once already, for the love of God, thanks. Big shout out to OBS as well, along with all of our insane top tier level patrons, because unlike these guys, OBS is a piece of shit. That's right, let's give a shout out to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Loris, Crotus, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindy and Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pavis Presley, Sunakirito, Conspired Z, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Facuna Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazzy 7011, Baniel, Faust, and Eric B. Thank you all for your support at the Insane Tier Levels on Patreon. I apologise for the video that went up on the second channel, although I'm sure you're perhaps just imagining things. And a big shout as well to Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Icy the Great. Wait, let me just check that we're still recording. We're good. Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Luana Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Euron DeVries, Haj Demar, Alpha Scuff, Dunk7, Zep McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Asero, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, Peter, and Justin Plot.